Hi everyone and welcome to a new vlog. Can you guess where we are? No, we're not. We're not in Singapore. Which is what I usually say at the beginning of these vlogs from working on the ship. We're actually today in Langkawi, Malaysia. Now I'm usually quite lazy when it comes to Langkawi. I normally just walk to the end of the pier and then there's a hotel where you can get a drink, Wi-Fi, there's also an infinity pool. But what I thought I might do is I might try and have a little bit more of a wander. Now this is taking a little bit for me actually, because I am getting off on my own, but I have been informed that it is okay to walk around and to explore a little bit. So I don't know how far I'm going to get, I don't know how much we're going to see, because I don't know how much is close to the port, but we're going to have a little venture and I hope that you enjoy this vlog. It might not be as long as some of the vlogs from Singapore, but I thought I would just document another place that I've been to on this itinerary. If I sound a bit husky, that's because I've got a bit of a chesty cough. It normally happens when I work on ships, so I'm just trying to get over it. I think the last time when I vlogged, when we were doing the Baltic cruises and Helena came on, I had the same thing. I just do a lot of talking. There's air conditioning on the ship in your cabin, so it's a combination of different things, but I am a-okay. So let's go and have an explore. So I'm off the ship. It is hot. It is 32 degrees Celsius and this is Langkawi. So if I was going to go to the hotel, which I probably will after I've had a little bit of a wander, the hotel is just straight up here and then where you see that big white tower, just there. So I've actually never seen the front of the hotel before because I normally walk around the back way, but this is it, Resort World Langkawi. And Resort World is actually the same as in Singapore. That's where we have Universal Studios and stuff, Sentosa Island Resort World, and it's got the same logo as well, so it must be a big company. And then if you keep walking around the back, there's the pool over there. Also, if you want an easier time with taxi drivers because they are on top of you as soon as you come out the port gate, I would walk around the back of the hotel, come out through the entrance to the hotel, and then it's a much nicer experience to barter over the price of your taxi rather than in amongst all the taxi drivers at the port gate. So I said this might be a short walk. Well, it might be a short walk as well because I've actually forgotten to bring any water with me. And that's not a good idea when it's 32 degrees outside. But it's so beautiful around here. Unfortunately, I've just not been able to get to, there's like some really cool things in Langkawi, and one of them is the cable car. It takes you right up to the top of a mountain, and I've seen videos of it, and I mean I don't know how many more times we're here. I think maybe once or twice more we're here, and I'd love to try and do the cable car tour, but then again I don't know if I'm going to be able to. But if you're here, then I definitely advise trying to do that because I've seen videos from guests and they've absolutely loved it. Although if you're a bit nervy about heights, I wouldn't do it. Because actually one of the cable cars has got a glass bottom, so you see everything. But look at this, I've just walked past the hotel and now you can see right out into the sea. So I've never seen that before, but there's a beach over there with some boats, and I think this is where you can do a tour. You can do like a island hopping tour with these boats. Some of the team have done that. And then there you are, look, just ferrying people between islands. There's the hotel back over there. I could have just walked behind the hotel and avoided all of the taxi drivers actually. Instead, I thought I had to walk out the front way. So I haven't walked too far and now I'm at some sort of market, and also there's some cafes or restaurants here as well. Let's take a look. So if you are interested in the island hopping, this is where you can get it. This is the information counter. Eagle feedings included. Get yourself some snacks. some flip-flops, some armbands, a new hat. So to my left-hand side, I can't work out whether these are apartments that you can buy or if they're hotels. There's no water in that pool, or there is, but they look like they haven't really been decorated too much. So just past the stalls, mixed in with the stalls, is this restaurant area here. Nice and peaceful, except for the annoying Geordie talking over the top of it. I don't know if you can hear that, but the sound of grasshoppers is just so intense. So the way that I'm going now, I walked right along to the end of that section, and there was another section where you could get boat tours and things of that nature. But where I'm heading now, it just looks like it's going to be open road, and it's 1:30 now. I only want a couple of hours off, so what I'm going to do is just wander back and go to the hotel. I hope you don't mind. But I just don't feel comfortable enough venturing that far out on the open road on my own. If you're going to get a taxi though, remember that you should barter over the price, because you can often get it cheaper than what they originally say. Or some of the crew members have actually been using an app called Grab, which is like the equivalent over here to Uber, and they've been getting a lot cheaper rates using that, so that's Grab. Or if you want to stick with the taxis from the ports, then just make sure you barter over the price. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at the moment, so let's go back the way we came. If you watched the vlog from Singapore where I went to Madame Tussauds and got a free shirt, I'm wearing it today. I love it. Avengers Infinity War. Thanos is on it. So the more I look at these, I think some of these are derelict, and then that one's really spruced up, so that one must be lived in. So we're going back in to Resorts World. Let's go and get ourselves a soft drink. So I learned from my mistakes. This time we're not going to walk all the way around. We're going to go through the back entrance. And I presume with the island hopping, it takes you to all these little islands. There is a proper name for them, but I'm not geographically gifted. So I just stumbled across this, and it used to be Eagle Rock Cafe. So it used to be a rock cafe. Now it just looks like it's a paint store or something. But they've got these faded plaques on the windows. So that one's Offspring. I don't know if you can see on the camera, Metallica, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Sek Loso, Lady Gaga, Unorthodox, oh no, it's Bruno Mars. And then you just got this giant poster. This is what I first saw and I was like, what on earth is that? Just a big giant poster for This Is It. And then it's got its old board out, so April to May 2015. Used to put DJ on, rock concerts, but now, yeah, there's just a load of Dulux and a lot of boxes. This is the hotel we're coming up to now, and what a view if you stay in the hotel, eh? Just looking out onto that. There's an infinity pool. I might show it, but I might not, because a lot of the crew go there. I've followed the sound of water, and I've found a water fountain. You know how I love a water fountain. This is a nice relaxing place. Ah, it's because there's a spa there. Taman Sari Royal Heritage Spa. Nice seating. And then there's a treadmill. Just plugged in that you can use if you want. So you remember the white tower I was talking about earlier on when I came off the ship? So there it is. And then the infinity pool is just over here. I am parched. Let's get a drink. So I got my Coke, got my iPad for the Wi-Fi, And got my Roam headphones. These have been brilliant, these. Got them in HMV for, I think they were £20. They were reduced. But they're Bluetooth headphones. I've been wearing them all the time in the gym. Getting me through. So according to LangkawiInfo.com, the 10 best things to do in Langkawi are Langkawi Sky Bridge, take a trip to Dataran Lang, Eagle Square, the Langkawi cable car, which I spoke about earlier on, 15-minute ride to the top of Mount Mat Shinshan, breathtaking views of the rainforests, islets and waterfalls. There's an aquarium, Underwater World Langkawi, 500 species of sea creatures, a 15-meter walk through underwater tunnel. Visit Gunung Raya, the highest peak in Langkawi. Oh, it's believed to be a cursed form of a giant called Mat Raya, who once lived on the island. Langkawi Wildlife Park and Bird Paradise. I didn't know half of these existed. I wish I'd looked at this site the first time we came here. Pulau Paya Marine Park. Snorkeling and diving, if that's your thing. Langkawi Arts in Paradise 3D Museum. This sounds great. It sounds like my sort of thing. Taman Legenda Langkawi. I'm sorry, I'm butchering all these names. It is a folklore theme park, or a folklore themed park, where you can explore on foot or hire a buggy. There's different sculptures depicting Langkawi's legends. And then number 10 is Telaga Tujuh Waterfalls. Its name means 7 wells waterfalls. So there you go. Loads to do. Oh, you go inside and you forget about how hot it is. Oh, it's beautiful here though. So just had a little drink. Been reading a bit of a book. And then, mistake to put my hand on there. And now I'm just going to head back to the ship. So a nice little jaunt. So at the end here, or the beginning, depending on which way you're coming, we got the Fun and Adventure Centre. And this is where you can organise all sorts of different things. Jet skis, that would be fun, I would enjoy doing that. Island hopping, ocean kayak, mangrove tours, all sorts. So I'm back on board. Like I said, a nice little walk around Langkawi there. Sorry I couldn't show you too much, but it gives you an idea. And also mention some of the things that you could do as well. Maybe you're thinking about a trip out here now. Let me know if you are. I do have to admit that the other day on board, I was a little naughty. I'm going to show you something that I bought. You see, on board we have a memorabilia sale, and this has been sat in that sale since July of last year. And I just thought the other day, I've been eyeing it up since, I've got to have it. And it's a Star Wars replica of the original poster for Star Wars. And I mean the original poster because as you can see, it doesn't have A New Hope on it. They only added A New Hope when they realised they were going to be making the sequels. And it's been signed by Dave Prowse, the man inside the Darth Vader costume in 4, 5 and 6. And there he is, he signed it Darth Vader. And the poster is just, it's a beautiful poster. It's going to look great in a frame. It's a great investment. It was £75, which I think for a piece of Star Wars memorabilia is great value. And then on the back, it comes with a certificate of authenticity, and it tells you what it's from. So Star Wars, the character, Darth Vader, when it was signed. So this was signed in 2017. And it was signed in Croydon. Oh dear, you really heard my voice go there. In Croydon. So when I get back home, we'll pop that in a frame. And then, well, I can't put it up yet because we don't actually have anywhere to put it. But Helena, please forgive me. I know we're saving for a wedding, but I've got to treat myself now and then. I'm only kidding. She's fine with it, I've told her already. So I think it's best that I leave it here because my voice is starting to go and I still need to do a lot of talking this evening. So I'm going to head to the gym, have a bit of a workout. That's been going really well. I've not missed a day at the gym since I got on board about 2 months ago. So we're doing really, really well. It has now become part of my routine. And if I think I'm gonna miss it, I really start to think, oh no, 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 I can't do that. So every day I've been there for at least 45 minutes and feeling the benefits, yeah, feeling, apart from the cold, feeling a bit healthier. So thank you so much for joining me for my walk around Langkawi. Hopefully in the next vlog I'll have regained my voice, and I don't know where we're going to venture around next. Singapore is coming up, so we might do something else in Singapore. Myself and Aaron, the assistant cruise director, we've been looking at a VR place where you can do it's a half-an-hour game on VR, virtual reality headsets, and it's called there's different stories that you can pick, different games, and one of them's Davy Jones. So we're thinking we might try and go to that, or I might try and get to the water park. The only thing is we've only got 2 Singapores left, so I don't know if I'm going to get the water park done. I know I tried, I think I promised it in the first vlog from Singapore, but at least we've done Universal Studios. That was the big one. The water park would be just an amazing extra. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of your love, all of your support. So your comments really keep me going. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.